Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aries, weekly relationship reading. Let's see what's coming in for you. All right, so we have the Two of Wands, Son of Swords. Someone's in a hurry here. Someone's in a hurry. Malik of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah. So there's a sense of hurry. But I do see someone thinking things through, choosing their battle. So it's like two people coming apart, two people coming together. So someone's clearing things out, obviously, with the Knight of Swords. He choosing their battles. So this is somebody who wants to come together. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you're open. You're waiting for someone to reciprocate. Yeah, to connect. Yeah, so I do see transformation here. Somebody's ending something here. See, ending it, coming apart. Someone may have rushed in and decided they needed to go finish off what they were doing, coming apart before they go down this path. So another nice energy. Yeah, it's definitely very positive. So it's an ending and a new beginning energy. So beautiful, beautiful. This is a person who I feel has definitely, there's been an ending. I do see a little healing. Someone is releasing, feeling happy, someone feeling very positive. It's a person ready to get themselves out there. Nice. Yeah, you may be aware that this is someone who is going to approach, but I wouldn't be surprised because the alchemist is the magician. Or no, yes, it is part of me in this. Yeah, the magician. This is somebody manifesting. But I feel, you may be very well aware and waiting for this person to reciprocate, but it's possible that you suddenly become aware that somebody here wanted to connect here. But it's a person ending. See, transformation. Someone's feeling very positive. They're ready to manifest new. I feel like you're probably aware of this situation, but it's about manifesting new. See, there's a lot of happiness. So this is a beautiful energy. I'm going to grab this other deck here. Tell me about this. Oops, I got a card that doesn't belong in there. Let me just give these a quick shuffle, Aries. Quick shuffle. All right, Two of Staffs. Crossroads. Yep, somebody working, building. Somebody wants to build. Now, it could be someone just choosing their battles, focusing on work before they come together. But this is a path someone's been on, a lot of work. But there's someone perfecting their craft. See, perfecting their skills. Practice makes perfect. Let's have a look at this Son of Swords, a masculine energy. Yeah, some of you may have been waiting for this person, but I think this is someone expanding their horizons, building, because they want this to work. They want to build. So I feel that somebody just rushed in and decided, you know what, I need to get to work. I need to focus on my work because they want to be able to build with you. So if you've been waiting, this person's expanding their horizons. Yeah, and it's also yourself too, maybe the same energy, expanding your horizons. But this is an energy of a situation coming to fruition. Now, some of you too, often it's an ending. You may decide to end a situation because you're tired of waiting. Maybe focusing on work, somebody doing a little inner work. Often this is inner work too, but it's the energy of healing. You see transformation, butterflies, something beautiful is coming here. Every ending has a new beginning. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's this person, but I see a lot of focus on work. Someone, they want to build. See, they want to build, so they're expanding the horizons. So this is somebody coming in a hurry. So this is beautiful energy. This is about reaching out, communicating. It's likely going to come in out of the blue. Some of you could be focused on something that ended too. And it definitely, there could be the energy of new, because the magician also speaks of new. Yeah, manifesting new. Yeah, there's a lot of desire here. So I feel this is both people. You're probably manifesting each other, but some of you could, like I say, been there, done that with someone who rushed in and out. You're just kind of waiting for the right person to come in, maybe expanding your own horizons, waiting for love. Yeah, this is a lovely energy. It's someone emotionally available. Someone who's ready. Somebody here maybe wasn't ready, but like I say, there's a lot of desire to manifest, a lot of happiness and joy here. Yeah, you got someone who's very curious. So this could be just an energy of someone curious, wanting to communicate. Because I do see it manifesting. This is communication coming in suddenly, but something needed to possibly end. Now, some of you could be a little bit overwhelmed as well. I mean, if someone comes in, often the Queen of Cups can also get a little overwhelmed. But I feel very positive energy. Some of you could be manifesting two, because I do see two, multiple opportunities coming in. But there's a person here who's very curious. Yeah, they may be talking about you, trying to find out about you, what's going on. They just want to know things, but what they're hearing is good news. So it's possible while you're waiting for one person, it could be another person coming in. There's definitely desire. I mean, this is somebody curious, talking to people, wanting to learn something, what you're up to. But something ended. So either they've ended it and they're this person, or you have. But look at that energy. And so I feel this is manifesting. Yeah, you got an Emperor. This is someone making it happen, talking to people, learning. But if you have a person here, I feel, who rushed in and backed out, maybe they didn't put in effort, and you've decided to come apart, because I do see ending and healing. Every ending has this beginning, so I wouldn't be surprised there's someone in your social circle, social media. It's an Emperor. They make it happen. They're manifesting. They have everything they need. So quite honestly, I feel it's just someone choosing their battles. It's an energy of expansion, and I feel it's the Emperor expanding. Their finances building. And I wouldn't be surprised if you're mirroring each other a little bit with this energy, where you're both working and just waiting for that right person to come in. It's possible, thinking of, looking elsewhere. It is possible. Some of you have waited long enough. You may be looking elsewhere, but there's an Emperor here. Emperors make things happen. So who is this Emperor? They're manifesting. They have everything they need. They've learned something. I feel they're definitely been talking about you, or talking to people, or they're hearing that you are. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, this is someone who's ready for change. This could be someone who's moved on from a situation. So I do see change, positive change, a lot of growth and abundance here. Yeah. We have a little Pisces energy. It's about trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. But I think this is someone who sees the bigger picture too. Like, they're keeping this all to themselves. They're keeping it all in. So they're not quite ready, but this is someone who's going to make a move here. But there's beautiful change. Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the Magician over here. What is the Magician bringing in here? Yeah, so somebody wanted to build a foundation. It's starting things off, putting in effort. So I do feel some of you have been waiting for this. And I do think some of you too, I do see expanding horizons, looking elsewhere, maybe getting out, socializing. So some of you definitely, I feel the message is going to different places. I do see festivals, parties, large gatherings, or small gatherings. I also see a person here who keeps their circle pretty small. So a social circle that's fairly small. But there's this very positive change coming. Tell me more about this Emperor. What does this person want? They want the Empress. They want somebody. This is someone ready for someone new. They want an Empress. They want their goddess. Yeah. Yeah, they want this. This is somebody who's moved on from someone here. It's a person who's likely ended something, moving on. You can see focusing a lot on work, though, but see something obviously wasn't working. Two people come apart. So this is an energy of two people mirroring. I feel manifesting. You're both expanding your horizon. So there's this beautiful energy, beautiful change. I mean, they want an Empress. Let's see, what else does this person want? What do they want? Actually, let's see. What are their intentions? It's just they want the Empress, but what are their intentions? Yeah, there's a lot of desire. See, there's a lot of desire, attraction, a passion, new beginning. It's often someone who wants to. See, you got the Two of Wands. I feel like, I mean, not only is there desire, passion beginning, but this is also someone who's very passionate, has a very creative energy with the magician. They're creating something. The spark, the desire. But they're looking for passion and a new beginning. Yeah, see, they want to connect, and they are definitely having a conversation. They want to talk. This is someone who wants to get you alone. They want to get you alone here. They want to have a conversation. Now, it's possible you have people around you. If you are going to a place, a festival, a party, some kind of get-together, I mean, it's likely you've already crossed paths at some point. This is someone who's just curious, likely never approached. But it's things being learned, curiosity, talking to people. Whatever they're finding out is making them happy. So there's some sort of get-together, maybe a gathering. There's going to be an invitation, but it's like the two of you coming together. And it's funny because it's two people waiting for the right person. While they're waiting for that right person to come in, they're focused on work. It's about being ready. I mean, this person, they're looking for an emperor, an empress. The emperor and empress. I think you're both looking for the same thing. Now, the emperor and empress are two people who've mastered life. They have their act together. So that's what this person's wanting. Yeah, but it's about a new beginning as well, because it's all about the start of something new. So they're definitely ready for new. And I do think they're kind of keeping things to themselves here, not saying too much, but I see privacy, a private conversation. They want to talk to you. So they want to connect privately. Yeah, I do see a home. See something with a home. Someone's financial foundation. I mean, it could be something to do with someone trying to find out maybe, you know, if you live alone, or there's things that they want to know, but it has to do with some kind of celebration. I don't know. Emperors often make things happen, so I wonder if they're, you know, planning or coming up with ideas, talking to people about, you know, it's about planting the seed and building, laying the foundation. They definitely want to get this going. They want to hurry up. And if they do see that you're someone who may have a couple people around, they're definitely, they want to talk to you. You know, it's about getting someone alone for a conversation. Tell me something else about this emperor. Yeah, they are somebody who longs for love, a physical attraction. Yeah, and maybe this person is learning that you're attracted to them, because I feel they're learning something and it's good news. Tell me more about this emperor. More about this emperor. Yeah, they're very stable. Yeah, they are somebody who's looking for a partner. They're looking for an empress, a real partner. So I feel this is somebody who's just been focusing a lot on work. But I do see practice makes perfect. So maybe they're a little out of practice. They could be talking to people, you know, about starting this, laying the foundation. Because it's right here and they're talking about it. Tell me about the Queen of Cups, which would be the feminine energy. Now, this could be a masculine Aries. I also see Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, the Empress. The Emperor. I mean, these could, literally, it's Emperors and Empresses can literally be anyone, but because it's two people who've mastered all the energies of the kings and the queen. They've mastered life. They're stable. See, but it's about partnering up, coming together. There's some kind of, I think this person's maybe making something happen, or just trying to find out maybe what you do, where you go, where you socialize, so they can just kind of be there. But they could be planning some kind of get together, or there's something coming up. But it's going to create change, very positive change, a lot of growth. Now, yeah, so this is the card for the Queen of Cups. See, this is an energy of somebody who is definitely, you know, just kind of waiting for the right person. But it's about cooperating, compromising, things you have in common. See, it's an energy of looking for, also looking for a partner. Someone who you come together, you have skills, you build something together. See, it's all about building. So I'm getting the vibe of two people who really have just been living life, waiting for that right person. Not putting a lot of attention or effort into anyone who doesn't come in right, or I actually see who doesn't work, or they don't bring anything to the table. So interesting energy. But it's about building, putting in effort. They want to build. I feel like you kind of want the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised you're both aware of each other for some of you. But if you aren't aware of this person checking you out, I mean, they could be suddenly the person becoming aware. Because the magician is the wizard of awareness, being aware, preparing, having everything they need. So this is someone becoming aware that you may be interested. So just flip that energy. Tell me about these people. Yeah, some of them are married or in committed relationships, but it's about harmony and balance. See, this is about coming in right, doing things the right way. So I see this person as someone kind of logical, but it's harmony. So it's friendship, beautiful friends, people who all get along. There's harmony. Now, this could be a wedding, a celebration, a gathering. It could be somebody's anniversary. Something is being prepared. I mean, it could be a very large gathering. Maybe you cross paths with this person at a large gathering. Now there's going to be maybe, because this is someone I feel who keeps their circle kind of small. So really interesting. But it's about harmony and coming in right. Yeah, this person's feeling confident. You see, they're very confident about this, but they have a lot of self-control. So this is not somebody who comes in and it's off to the races. They want to build the foundation. This is someone ready for change, and I do feel this energy of change making it happen. Now, if you've crossed paths with this person, they're probably looking to see if you've changed, maybe moved on, because there's an energy of needing all the information. I feel someone has it, because this is about partnership. It's like you both want a partner, someone who's there long-term through thick and thin. That's what they want, the Empress. Now, we know the Empress knows their worth and their value. This is someone who's mastered life. They're stable. They're grounded. Somebody who's, it doesn't mean rich, but it means stable. But there is this beautiful interest, this change. So I don't know if you have certain skills, this person could be offering you work to get this going. How it's going to start. So really interesting, but it is an energy of someone who really wants to hurry up. They want to come in quick, but they have self-control, and self-confidence. They're confident that they know the things they need to know, but they're taming the beast here. That's the beast within themselves. See, they generally are someone who moves a lot quicker, but they're coming in, basically with a very practical kind of energy, manifesting new. I think you're probably manifesting each other. I do feel at some point, if you aren't aware, you will become aware of who this person is. I kind of feel like it's the Emperor who's the one who's becoming aware. Yeah, I mean, and look at the Ten of Cups. He happy. See, it's something, to me, it's something worth waiting for. It's like two people waiting for that right person. And all of a sudden, here they come. I mean, it's just happiness here. Someone just putting all the cards on the table, just someone who sees the bigger picture. It's a person who, these are two people who know what makes them happy. See, this is all about already knowing what makes you happy. See, both of you want a partner, like a real partner. So this is really interesting energy. Tell me more about the Emperor. So someone takes the lead too. They take control of the situation. They're determined to succeed. They are in control of their emotions. They're not ruled by them. So they're not going to come in all emotional or anything like that. But they are definitely someone who, I mean, you may have crossed paths with this person and nothing happened. It's possible they're kind of taking another look. People may be talking, or maybe that you end up showing up, being at the same place, the same time. But this person's definitely someone when it comes to love and attraction. I mean, maybe this person's finding out that you're attracted to them. Have you been talking to people? Because there could be other people telling this person what you're saying, but I do see this energy of maybe privacy here. And I do see when the High Priestess shows up, it's about privacy. goes on between two people stays between two people. So somebody's been maybe talking or gossiping a lot of people. Yeah. But I do think it's just somebody's private thoughts and feelings. They're just keeping it all in. Yeah, this isn't someone, it's an energy of curious, but they're not telling people what their intentions are. They're just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm just curious what they do, who they are, things like that, where they live. It's all about the learning. But yeah, they're going to make a move. They're definitely stable financially. They're looking ahead and preparing. So there's something that they're thinking of doing here. It's to create the change, to take control. So they are prepared. So I feel this is someone who's prepared financially. They have a solid foundation. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone finding out something that you do, that they want to start this. So it's kind of an excuse to get things going. But I wouldn't be surprised they're preparing something. They're the person planning. People getting together, maybe a little gathering. It's likely, and it could be just an invitation. Like planting the seed. But it's funny how they're talking to people or somebody else is saying something to them, the seed. But it's about, it's stable, it's reliable. It is someone who follows through. Now, if you've had a few people who haven't followed through, and you've been waiting for love and just kind of, just sort of staying in control of your emotions, just, focusing on work and things like that, I feel. I mean, it's coming. I mean, it has to do with someone. If you've had someone who didn't follow through, rushed in and backed out, it's very possible some of you have had, but it's all about, this is something worth the wait. See, waiting for the pentacle. Waiting for someone to commit. But here it's more like waiting for someone compatible. Somebody who's willing to cooperate and compromise. Somebody with skills. They bring something to the table. Because to me, it's like you're mirroring that energy where you both want a partner. You're not interested in people who come and go or don't follow through. So pretty interesting. But there it is, the single person. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Taking care of themselves. So interesting. But this is about two people coming together, collaborating. But I think people are talking, collaborating. This Queen of Cups could be a friend or somebody talking about you. Talking about, the things that you do, the things you have in common. But yeah, definitely both single. Such a lovely energy. But they are preparing something here. And it's like I say, it has to do with their home. I mean, it could be their financial foundation. It's just an energy of being kind of ready. But the mirroring is here. Not that you mirror each other, but it's what you want, what you desire as a partner. So now you may be finding out this person's attracted to you, or they're finding out you're attracted to them. There's something being learned. Yeah. See, the Tower. This is someone going to reach out suddenly, the Tower. It's going to be a bit of a shock, a surprise. So somebody's shocked and surprised about something. But the Tower is an energy of this person reaching out, Six of Pentacles. They're going to reach out suddenly. You're probably not going to see this coming. Okay? Yeah. So it's sort of like unexpected, but the shock, the surprise. But there's things this person, I feel, it's either you've been talking to people or somebody's been talking to people about you, or even to this person. And it could be because they know each other through work or their neighbors, who knows. There's some sort of gathering here. Yeah, so we have someone's lifestyle history. It's kind of a Hierophant energy. See, putting down roots. Someone's learning about someone's life, their history. See, there's all this learning. So this is somebody definitely being patient. See, it's an energy of patience. See, they're very interested. They want to know everything about you. So it's beyond curiosity. Now, it could be yourself. Maybe you're talking to someone. It could go either way. I mean, with the world is here, you can flip this energy around. But there's definitely positive change coming. A lot of growth, abundance. Beautiful energy. And it is about putting down roots. Someone's lifestyle, their history, but it's about the tree. This is somebody wanting to know everything. They're curious. They want to know every single thing about you. So it is somebody who's probably talking to people, manifesting. And it could be both of you doing this. See, wanting to learn about someone's life history, if they've ever been married, you know, all these things. But what they're hearing makes them happy. But it's funny how it's here twice. So it's almost like both of you. Yeah. Very nice energy. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. The cup. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's holding the cup here. Do you think you're... Definitely, if you're in that feminine energy, definitely if you're the feminine energy here, I definitely feel this is, maybe you're going to reach out and offer the person this cup. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a friend or somebody here telling someone that you're stable, you're loyal, you're single. Hey, this person's your type. Because it could be the other person offering some sort of invitation or get together, but it is communication. It comes also with the Ace of Pentacles. I think you're going to take this pentacle if it's coming towards you. I feel like you're going to just go for it. I mean, it's about putting down roots, learning about each other, having a conversation. It's hard to say where this goes, but I feel this energy of just... I mean, the cup is starting to flow a little here. I do see someone maybe being a little shy or a little uncertain or not sure what to say or how to say it. So it could be somebody talking to someone on your behalf. But the pentacle is stable. The pentacle is building the foundation. I feel like you're going to receive. Beautiful. Yeah, I do see the house, the home. I think the person's planning a get-together. I mean, it could be someone doing that on your behalf. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a friend here. I mean, somebody who's kind of motherly, someone who cares. I feel like this is a person who, and you know, kind and compassionate. But I feel like this could be somebody planning something, inviting this person, then inviting you. See, it's about bringing two people together. Someone's going to try to bring two people together, and it could be because someone works with someone, you know. It doesn't look complicated. It just looks like planning, preparing, being ready. So definitely this is a person who likes to plan ahead. Now they're either planning it. They could be talking to someone, collaborating, maybe giving them money. Here, I'll give you some money. Get my house in order for me. Clean my house. Or here's money. Cook, do something. I'm busy. But I want to do this. I mean, it could be all kinds of things, especially because of the Six of Pentacles. With the Tower, where it's sudden, this realization, where somebody just reaches out. But yeah, I mean, I definitely see an energy of generosity. It's the Emperor trying to make it happen. But like I say, there's another person here. And this is an energy of stability, a home. Look at it, comes with the King of Cups. Someone's kind, compassionate, caring, somebody who wants love. I see a house and a home, a very solid foundation. But if you're a little shy or not sure what to say, somebody may be talking to someone on your behalf to bring you together. That's the vibe I'm getting. So I really wish you the best here. I really feel this is something coming to fruition. See, if you've been working, expanding your horizons, you know, getting ready to go down a path, being creative, you know, and you're single, I feel there's definitely some really positive change coming. But it's also telling you, you know, if you are alone, if you want to connect with someone, you have to get yourself out there. You have to get yourself out into the open, okay? Take offers and opportunities. Because I see movement. I see this energy of hurry. Some of you could even have multiple opportunities. I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm getting the vibe of somebody creating this opportunity because the Emperor's making it happen. And both of you getting an invitation and coming together. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a wedding anniversary, some kind of celebration. Maybe someone's actually getting married. So it's a very happy occasion, put it this way. Take care. Bye for now.